Okay, look at this place. Lots of running around today. I just got back from about 6 different stops that I had to make. One of them was over at Mike Morgan's place. And I was inside talking to him. You know, I stopped for a 5-minute look at his new building project, and it turns into an hour and a half of, well, it was fun sitting there talking. But as I'm in there talking to him, I'm looking around, not saying a word, but he's got everything organized, right? And it looks so nice and neat. And then I come home, and I was just panning. Oh my gosh. It's like a bomb went off. It's like somebody turned my garage upside down and just shook it, and then stood it right back up. And I try and keep it somewhat organized. I do have a lot jammed in to this 30 by 60 area. You know, I wish I had a bigger garage. It's where I'm at. But it's funny when the viewers will comment, "Tom, your garage is a mess." And I get it. And that's what they're comparing. Like, they're looking at Mike's place, how everything's lined up. Paint cans are right where they're supposed to be. Well, yeah, mine are too, but they're kind of stacked because the shelf is so full. Half of them don't even work, right? They sit there for 5 years. So just what's been going through my mind here this morning. Almost done with Emily and Grant's door. Got it all painted. And I got a piece of Lawan plywood, 1/4 inch. This is going to be the sheet of glass. So what I need to do is cut out this area of the plywood. So I just underneath, you know, took a pencil and traced it around there. So this is the outside of that. So I'm going to add about 1/2 inch to that, cut it, and then I'll check that layout. I'll take this down to the glass company. They're going to go ahead and cut that in tempered glass, probably 1/4 inch glass. It's a big sheet, and then we're going to frost the back side of it. So when you're looking from the hallway at it, it'll be a shiny frosted door with some grid work on it. So hopefully it turns out nice. Let me get this flipped over and get it cut out. Okay, Tommy's upstairs working. He's building cabinets for his basement kitchen bar area. Up there cutting lumber, sanding, routering, rabbiting out. So it's quite noisy and hard to video, and that's okay. I was just getting some stuff done. I'll bring you up to speed. So making the jamb for down at Emily and Grant's house for this door. So I clamped this board to the hinges, traced them, and then I routed them out. Now I'll go down, I mark the top, so I'll get this fitted. I want the door to be up about 1 inch from the bottom of the floor. That way, you know, you can put a mat. There's hardwood floor there, so you can put a mat on the ground, then the door will swing over it. You know, those are about 1 inch. It seems like a good number. So I'll go ahead and get this fitted. I have to cut it to 4 3/4. So I'll cut that on the table saw. Sandy, take his square edge off for the door jamb, and that'll be ready to go down. Getting this ready for the road. Took the door stickers off from the township, and look what I had made up. Voila. So we're going to put these on here. I like so. Dot number, magnets. Not really sticking very good. Is that not? That's steel. I don't know. Is there a film on here I have to peel off? No. If I had something clean, I would try it. Oh my gosh. Come on, get up there. That sticks to that. Why doesn't it stick to the door? Huh. Oh boy. Hope I didn't waste 150 bucks. I'll tape them on. That'll look real good. I am an idiot. Magnet. Nothing. Aluminum doors, I guess. Shh, I should have checked. Never thought of it. Never thought of it. So I'll have to send this over. I think I'll call the print shop and see, do I just need to get the truck lettered? Oh well, I have an extra set of magnets for, I'll throw them on my dad's pickup truck. There we go. No, that's a Chevy. That's probably aluminum also. Well, I just called Debbie, my printer lady that does that for me. Debbie from Team Signs. A lot of you know her. You got a good laugh out of it? And she said she never thought to even ask me that. She figured I would have checked. I should have. I never thought of it. Never thought of it. Okay, just adding a little bit of heat. These are coming off pretty easy, just to get them started. You don't want to use a lot of heat and get them all gooey and make a mess. I'll just do a couple minutes here. I'm not going to bore you with all this. So the easiest way, I think, to do this is take a piece of 1/2-inch material, show the line, now that follows that. So we'll go ahead and cut this out, flip it over, and I can always take a little bit more off. That's a 3/4 of an inch bar on the inside. Okay, so that was my drawing. Did I go the wrong way? We needed a glass bigger, so template had to grow, right? Yeah. And I don't know if my pencil was parallel going up, so cut a little bit off. That was that. I brought it in to this. Okay, let's get this cut. Making sure I'm clear underneath. Yep. Let me just clean this up. Okay. Let's see if it is a good fit. So that's the frame. This is where the glass is going. A little bit big. I mean, that would work. But you can see I have about 1/8 of an inch on each side. I wanted 1/8 of an inch there. Okay. So I got the piece I cut out, set it there. I'm just going to cut this and glue and tape this to the template. I want a loose fit, but not this loose. That's too big of a gap. Okay, today is the day I'm going to get this door installed while I'm waiting on the glass. I've put the doorknob together, and I thought this was going to happen. I was hoping for the best, but I made this skinny just because I think it looks good. Now the doorknob bottoms out, so I cut a spacer for this side, and it fits in there nice. I think we can all agree that looks really nice. So now I have to do the other side. And how I do that is, okay, I got a hole saw the size of the doorknob. So that's the size I'm looking for right there. So bring that over here. Clamp it to the edge of my workspace. Now, I take my plasma cutter and zip it right out. But first I'll cut an inner circle . Now I'll cut my big circle. I'll cut it just a little bit big. Voila. Spacer. Now I just bring it over here to my grinding wheel, and it's real thin so it cleans up nice. I'm gonna go cool it down real quick. Get a CNC router, plasma cutter, cut that out. Wouldn't even have to grind it. You can see how quick it's going though. There it is, all cleaned up. Hang it right there. Get a splash of paint on it. Okay. Almost done. Emily, Grant, almost done. Okay. That's the outer spacer. Inner spacer. I'll show this down at the house too, where we can see it a little bit better maybe. Doorknob works nice and smooth. So I just ran back out. I took this truck over to Scander Tire. I got 2 used rims for the inner. They were all rusted. I think I showed that on a video whenever I was working on the truck. So I just went and picked this back up. I don't want to say too much about this. The truck was inspected 6 months ago. Passed, no problem. Yeah, here's the muffler pipe. Not even connected. All rotted away. So I'm going to take that off and get a new 90 for that. Flex pipe seems pretty good. Once I get into that, we'll determine if I'm leaving that or changing the flex pipe. The stack's in nice shape. Just that 90's all rotted away. Wonder who does their inspections. Okay. Let my fingers thaw out a little bit. Now if we just hold that up, if my math is correct, these hinges will fit right into the slot right there. And the screws in the back, we're gonna put extra long. And okay, you bump right there. Oh, you're good right there. To me, a bump. To me, right there. Okay. Does it work?
Yeah. Swings.
Okay, now we'll pad that side in.
So you're making this thicker?
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh, Dad.
Oh, well, that's close enough,
fine.
right? You just slide that bucket over against it.
Door.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll bring down the rest of the jam. Let's put these other 2 screws in. That is kind of heavy just to be hanging there. little bit more right here. I thought that'd be easier to router that out, then chisel these corners. I don't think I could make that look real nice with a chisel. So let me clean that up and we'll head back down. Okay, back down at Emily and Grant's house. Just to bring you up to speed here, it's been quite a while. We went ahead and got the glass in. So I'm going to go ahead and install that today. If this was anywhere else, I might just put a bead of silicone around and clamp it in place. But since it's in Grant's house, we can take this door, lay it on my jack stands, get it sitting there, and we'll leave it there for a couple of days while that silicone hardens up. Got the doorway trimmed, got the closet mudded and sanded. We'll go ahead and get this primered today. The door should be in right after Christmas and get this place wrapped up. Anxious to see if this fits in there. Okay, I borrowed these from a friend of mine. Thank you very much, Ed. I promise I will not lose them or get them dirty. Suction cups for carrying this around. Expensive piece of glass. I do not want to break it. So this will make it real nice to pick up and set down. Just a suction cup right against there. Pump it up until the button stays in. Then it's fully suctioned against the glass. It's real easy. There's a release button right here. You just press and it releases itself. The button starts to hold in. Now it gives you a nice handle to pick it up. All right, we're going to do a test fit. As soon as I get some help here, pick that up and set it right down on there. Yeah, let's do a test fit before I go ahead and silicone that and make a mess. Even though I'm confident, well, fairly confident that it's going to work. All right, let's see if we can get some help down here. Leave it sit here for 24 hours.
Cool.
All right. Primer the drywall next. We'll have you wrapped up by Christmas, Em.